Hi, I'm Fredo, and in this video, we're going to cover how I learned firsthand the natural law that there is no such thing as chance randomness. Everything in life happens for a reason, and when you begin to realize this in your life, only then will you start to see that you have complete control over your life, and your fears and worries will vanish because you know you have the power to make your life what you want. After completing high school, I went to the military and I became part of a special infantry unit and went on 2 tours overseas. It was made up of some of the most outstanding and tough soldiers I had the privilege of serving alongside. But even though I was among an elite class of soldiers, I still felt like unfair things were happening to me by my leaders for no reason. They punished me a lot. I was always getting yelled at. They would make me do unwanted, grueling physical activities that would almost make me want to cry at times. It was tough stuff. I remember watching people that I thought were less qualified than me get opportunities to go to cool military schools that my leaders knew I wanted to go to. And it got so bad that they even denied me from getting promoted to sergeant, which I was counting on with a few of my peers. I totally felt betrayed and invalidated for my hard work and high performance. Now, when these things were happening to me, do you think I had a logical mindset? No. I was depressed, but mostly just angry. Interestingly, over the years, as I have matured and learned more about life, I have realized that when you are emotional and angry, it's not possible to observe reality and to see it logically and find all the reasons why these things are happening. In order to see the most difficult events most clearly, it takes time. It takes time for you to settle down and look back without bias at what really happened to find the reason. It took me around 5 years to come to peace with my time in the military, but I wanted to figure it out because I wanted to better understand myself and become more aware of my weaknesses so I can continue my journey of development into a better person. So when I got to the point that I can look back at it with less emotions and a clearer mind, I discovered something. I realized that I was the cause of all my pain the whole time. And there was no wonder why I was always getting punished and didn't get promoted. It was so obvious to me now. For starters, I was a really hot-headed and overly confident kid. I didn't listen to anyone. I acted and dressed unprofessionally. And I never took the time to think about others and see things from their perspective. If you worked with me acting like this, would you shower me with opportunities or promote me to lead others? How could I be so blind and not be able to see this? But I didn't know. I was just doing the best that I could. So once I realized this, I immediately stopped blaming my past leaders for just randomly picking me out of the pack and, quote, mistreating me. But this reflection was so good for me because it taught me that one of my weaknesses is that when I experience any pain, my gut reaction is point the finger, not take accountability and try to get the other person to change. But I have found in my life that when I can stop and reflect on my experiences, it helps me to become a better person because I realize once again, nothing in life is by chance or an act of randomness. In reality, I am accountable. I have full control over my life. I can begin seeing what I should and should not do in order to create an environment that produces the happiest life possible for me. This experience also helped me to realize that I wasn't the right fit for a military career. And although this experience was painful, it was the only way for me to learn. And it led me to be where I am today, which, interestingly enough, is at the highest leadership positions in my professional area. When I exited the military at 22, I got picked up by a world-renowned supply chain management research group that helped me receive a PhD in construction management, become a supply chain management consultant, and co-found an education leadership nonprofit. Quite an amazing turnaround for a selfish and hot-headed kid who had a desire to be a better person and use their experiences to learn and grow. Now, if you could do this in your life, you can figure out the reasons for any pain you are experiencing and keep them from happening again in the future and become better for it. I want to leave you with an invitation. If you are experiencing pain in your life, I hope you have realized that there is a reason and it can be known if you want to figure it out and grow from it. Consider taking a step back and reflecting on your actions and how they may have played a part. Try to see it from other people's perspective involved. Do one thing differently and test it out to see if your life becomes happier. And remember the old saying, things that don't change remain the same. If you enjoyed this video, do me a favor and hit the thumbs up below. And if you want to continue to get premium leadership content, subscribe to the Leadership Society of Arizona.